lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your reading for Neptune Retrograde in Pisces for June 13th through November 19th of 2016. So Neptune is the ruling planet, well, the modern ruling planet of the zodiac or astrological sign of Pisces. So me personally, my rising sign is Pisces, so if your rising sign, your moon sign, your sun sign is Pisces, you may feel this retrograde a little more intensely than most. Now, Neptune retrograde is a big planet of our spirituality. Neptune retrograde Neptune is a planet of our emotions, the oceans, spirituality, relationships, that kind of thing. Neptune retrograde is really going to help to give us some clarity, to cut out the BS, to enhance our spirituality, to really help us figure out where we are going, and to help us to learn and to grow. So I pulled some cards for a reading for Neptune retrograde and just kind of wanted to share this with you. I've used 3 oracle decks for this. I've used the Whispers of Lord Ganesha, I've used the Energy Oracle cards, and I've used the Miracles Now affirmation deck, just so we can kind of see what we're getting clear on. So I wanted to use the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck because Lord Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. And since Neptune retrograde is all about helping us gain some clarity, I wanted to see what kind of obstacle Lord Ganesha, would help us remove. What obstacle are we trying to get past this Neptune retrograde? And the card I received, kind of surprisingly, is empowerment. Okay? Empowerment. And it's actually a card for our solar plexus chakra, which is all about our willpower. It's our center of determination, of personal power and strength. So this Neptune retrograde will really help us get clear on how we can become empowered, where have we lost our sense of empowerment, and how we can get it back. By the time we come out of this, to have strengthened our sense of self and our personal power and strength and truth. By getting clarity and cutting away the crap, it allows us to make empowered choices, empowered decisions, to stand in our truth more effectively and clearly. So I use the Energy Oracle cards just to kind of see what kind of energy we would be working with for this Neptune retrograde. What may be happening, where we are gaining that clarity and cutting away that disillusionment, and how that can help to grow our spirituality, our personal sense of spirituality. The first card I received is anxiety, and in some of the reading I had done, this is definitely a symptom that can come with Neptune retrograde, anxiety, depression. As somebody who often experiences anxiety in her daily life, I'll admit it was a little disconcerting to see. But then in thinking and reframing my focus, by working through this anxiety, by choosing, for whatever reason, before I came to incarnate in this body, to go through and experience anxiety, working through it and learning how to deal with it empowers me, and how I can learn to clear away the things that are giving me anxiety, to clear away that anxiety, to figure out why I'm having this anxiety, why I may be experiencing this depression, why you may be. But just know that anxiety is in the background. It is something that we'll probably be experiencing with this Neptune retrograde. And with anxiety can come fear as well. So what are you afraid of? Getting clear on that, getting clear on the reasons behind your anxiety. The next card we have is the Garden and the Gate, which is just such a beautiful card to me. And this card is special to me because it really makes me think of stepping into the Summerland, stepping into the spiritual planes, the astral planes, heaven, the other side, whatever you want to call it. And the girl And the card is kind of pausing at the gate, maybe even a little afraid to go through this gate. So this Neptune retrograde, what are you afraid of, and what is your fear holding you back from? Cutting away the disillusion that of the fear of the unknown. If you just walk through that gate, if you walk through that door, if you stop standing there and just, peeking through and, getting a glimpse of all of the beautiful things that you could enjoy, but never taking a taste because you're too afraid to take that step. Why are you doing that? And, cutting away the illusion that you don't deserve it, I believe. And really just not focusing so much on what it is that you're lacking, or what you may gain by going forward. I really feel like there's this kind of sense of stagnation there. I also really think this is a message to work with spirit and to commune with spirit to help you to have the courage, gain the courage to walk through that gate, and the sense of empowerment that you can get from doing so, from saying yes when you want to say yes, or from saying no when you want to say no. The next card we have is envy, and envy is reversed, and I think this is a message to not focus on what you want in the future, but to just focus and be grateful for what you have in the here and now. To gain clarity on why you may be envious of somebody. Are you in denial that you're envious of somebody? That may come to a shocking realization or a shocking truth, this Neptune retrograde. And getting to the root of envy, getting to the root of jealousy, and maybe that's some shadow part of yourself that you've been in denial about, or don't want to look at, or don't want to work with, or you think you've worked with it. Or maybe even somebody may being envious of you, and learning to deal with that energy and work through that energy. The next card we have is community, but community is reversed as well. So to me, this is a message of where do you fit? And are your friends, has the community you've built around you, do you still want to be a part of it? Have you been disillusioned in thinking that somebody is something they're not, or the community is something that it's not? Or maybe you've grown and are coming to the realization that it used to fit you, but it doesn't fit you anymore. And the spiritual growth that can come from that, and from leaving those communities and those people behind and branching out and finding your true tribe, your true core soul group. Okay? And I just think it's interesting how envy is just in the middle here, and envy is kind of the block to the community. So maybe somebody in the community is envious of you. Maybe you're envious of somebody in the community, or their status in the community, and cutting away the disillusionment and realizing that you are important. You have something to offer, and the empowerment that comes with that. I also think this is a message to ask your guides again for help in helping you cut away the BS, and finding the real truth about a situation or about a group of people that may not be for your best and highest good. I also think this is a message about getting clear in your role in the community, your role in the life that you're living. Are you living it to the best of your ability? Are you really trying to find your purpose? And are you expressing that? Are you being honest with yourself and about your skills and your abilities? Then the last card we have is victory, and I love that we end with victory, but victory is reversed. And once we go through this, once we've experienced the fear and the anxiety and not wanting to work through some of these things, but asking spirit to help us push through the door, to let go of some of this nasty, yucky shadow stuff, but that is perfectly human, perfectly normal. But it really helps us to up a level in our spiritual growth, in our spiritual progress, in our spiritual learning and development, the knowledge and the lessons that we gain. Okay, so we can come through this effectively. I also think victory reversed is a message that we need to take stock in the accomplishments we've made, you guys, in the things that we've done, what we've accomplished, cutting away the illusion that we don't give ourselves enough credit, or maybe somebody, got first place and we got third. Third is still a victory. Maybe you didn't even place, but you finished. You tried. You did the best you could for you. And you did the best with what you knew and what you had in that moment. And realizing that that's okay and giving yourself a pat on the back for that. To really fully acknowledge your accomplishments and what you've done. Don't sell yourself short. Don't disregard all the hard work that you put in if you didn't, if you weren't recognized as the best. And again, I believe that has to do with envy and community. Okay, so really finding our sense of empowerment. Okay, you guys, empowerment in the victory, empowerment through experiencing anxiety, empowerment through stepping through that gate and facing your fears, empowerment through realizing that yes, I may be jealous of this person, that yes, this person may be jealous of me, but I don't need to focus on what anybody else has, what I'm lacking. I need to be grateful for where I am in this moment and how empowering that is. Empowering through your sense of connection with community, or leaving a community that is not empowering for you. Empowering yourself through your sense of accomplishments and what you've done. Really take some time and go back over little things in your life. Maybe it was something that you did that your parents or your significant other didn't fully acknowledge you for, but you thought you really did a good job. You don't need anyone else's approval. Give yourself all the encouragement, all of the support and praise that you deserve. Give it to yourself from yourself. That's what matters most. Screw if somebody else doesn't acknowledge it. Lovelies, you did the best you could, and you did a fabulous job. So the two affirmations that I have for us for this Neptune retrograde in Pisces. The first is, the key to getting what I want is to ask for it. So if you really want to feel empowered, if you really want to have a sense of clarity and cut through the illusions and the BS, ask your guides to help you with it. Okay? Really ask them to help you with it. If you are having trouble with anxiety and you're struggling with it, ask your guides to help you do that. If you're struggling with fear and taking the next step into the unknown, ask your guides to help you do that. If you're struggling with envy or your community or self-praise and self-esteem, ask your guides to help you with it. If you're trying to up your spiritual development, if you're trying to find a new tribe, ask your guides, ask the universe to help you with it. They cannot help you unless you ask. Okay? The next one, the last one, is, when I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. And that just really brings me back here to this empowerment. And since Neptune is retrograding in Pisces, Neptune is the ruling planet of Pisces, which is all about, feelings and emotions and dreams and those kinds of things. When you honor what you believe, when you honor what's in your heart and what's in your soul, you become empowered. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says, because you know you made the right choice for you. Okay, so honor your feelings this Neptune retrograde, lovelies. Find your power in powerless situations by making empowered choices, empowered decisions. Okay, cutting away the crap and the lies that people say, and the lies that you tell yourself, the denial that you may be in, because we're really going to work through that this Neptune retrograde. But remember, the key to getting what you want is to ask for it. And try and work with Lord Ganesha this Neptune retrograde. He's trying to give us a sense of empowerment. So work with your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra as well, which is a beautiful yellow located, I don't know if you can see my tummy, but right above your belly button and a little bit below your breastbone. Okay? And your sense of personal power, will, and determination. Really do some meditation with that, strengthen that, work on that, because that is what we're going to be working on a lot with Neptune retrograde, so you want that solar plexus chakra to be strong. But listen to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, as that is how this Neptune retrograde is going to communicate with us a lot as well. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your Neptune retrograde in Pisces reading for June 13th through November 19th of 2016. Have a beautiful retrograde, lovelies. Bye.